Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Monday Night Raw.
The flagship show, the flagship announce team. Enough talking, Cole. Let's get to the action.
What Corey said.
The largest competitor in the history of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the land of the rising sun. Weighing in at 558 pounds. The 24/7 champion, Yokozuna.
What makes Yokozuna so scary is his ability to use his massive frame or surprising agility to earn the win in any situation.
Well, that ability, Corey, has earned Yokozuna victories over all-time greats like Bret the Hitman Hart, the immortal Hulk Hogan, and The Undertaker.
I think the ring just buckled.
Well, unfortunately for his opponent, all of Yokozuna's weight and power is about to be focused on them.
And his opponent from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Superstar.
Tensions riding high. Plans on getting things settled in the ring. I can't wait.
Look at the focus and drive in his eyes, ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
What are you expecting from this superstar tonight, guys?
Well, he did say earlier that he's going to attack his opponent with a renewed hostility that we've never seen before.
Yeah, he also said he's going to make the competition beg for mercy.
He's got a big challenge, literally, in Yokozuna. There aren't many superstars who can combine power with agility the way this man can.
Yokozuna, truly one of a kind in the analogs of WWE history. He isn't going to run laps around the ring anytime soon, but he is quick and he is ruthless. Even among legends, Yokozuna's resume stands out.
One of Yokozuna's obvious advantages is his size, Corey. How can his opponent counteract that?
Well, trying to knock Yokozuna down is tough. Trying to pick him back up is even tougher. So the best bet is to outpace him and let Yoko's size work against him.
Oh, attacking the shoulder. And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan.
Flapjack. Gosh,
Landing face first.
pulled in for a belly-to-belly.
Wicked kick to the face.
There's that agility and ruthlessness on display from the Hall of Famer.
That kind of combination is why Yokozuna is so unique, even among big men. Dragging his opponent out of the corner and a thunderous headbutt from Yoko.
It is only going to get worse for the opponent of Yokozuna. From the middle rope.
Bonsai drop.
Yokozuna has him on Dream Street.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Yokozuna!
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets. The dead man has arrived.
The masked demon out to claim souls.
Who will rest in peace tonight?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley. Weighing in at 328 pounds, The Undertaker!
A scared hush has come across this arena.
We've seen The Undertaker withstand attacks from the biggest monsters in WWE history, yet keeps pressing forward to claim even more souls.
Every time he competes, a chill overtakes the arena.
A truly terrifying sight for any competitor.
Byron, please stand up and pay homage.
I'm not moving.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
Seriously, show this guy some respect for once in your life.
I respect everything The Miz has accomplished inside the ring here at WWE. His personality, on the other hand, leaves a little bit to be desired.
He's the greatest man on the planet. He's accomplished everything in his career. Reality television star.
Yeah, and his ego is his worst enemy.
Some call Undertaker the Grim Reaper of Justice here in WWE.
It's a fitting nickname. Just ask any man who has become the target of The Undertaker's otherworldly wrath.
Yeah, true. The Undertaker has a long history of exacting his dark will on WWE, punishing anyone who he judges as having done wrong. Taker could be looking to deal out a little justice here tonight.
But then you have a competitor who needs no introduction. The Miz, the A-lister, a world-famous celebrity.
And I'm sure Miz is desperate to convince everyone here tonight that he is the biggest star in all of WWE.
Face first off the knee. We've come to expect great things from Undertaker in all of his matches. What's the secret to his incredible ability to still shock us and his opponents in the ring?
Undertaker has something most guys would kill for, and that's innate talent. He was simply born for this, and when he taps into that talent, he's able to accomplish extraordinary things inside the ring. Expect to see him flip that switch tonight.
Ah, there's the backbreaker, neckbreaker.
Here it comes! Side effect!
Face first into the snapmare driver.
Reversal by The Undertaker.
A counter answered by another counter.
Put into the corner now. Dangerous spot for him to be in.
He's got to figure out a way to get back in it, guys. Ripped from the ropes with a shoulder breaker.
The Miz shifting the match to his pace.
We may be seeing a dead man walking.
The Wizard of Oz!
Byron, come on, get with it. Dominance like that is why The Miz is still an A-list talent in this business.
Or, this is it. This is going to be it. Skull-crushing finale.
The Miz had him measured.
2. And that's all she wrote. Many would consider this an upset, Byron.
Yeah, hard-fought victory for this superstar, but he definitely earned it.
Yeah, look at it. His opponent, sore loser.
Yeah, but apparently it backfired. That's what you get for not accepting a loss.
And now the celebration can begin.
This just became the KO show.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
I think it's fair to say that Kevin Owens doesn't care about anybody but himself.
Why should Kevin Owens care about anybody but himself? Nobody's helped KO. Nobody led KO to the promised land. He did it all by himself.
Kevin Owens cares about no one but himself. And that's why he's successful. Here comes the Bruiserweight.
And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne!
Almost a sick, twisted pleasure that Dunne derives from the opportunity just to hear his opponent scream and wail in pain.
Pete Dunne is going to be an all-time great before his career is said and done. There's no doubt about that. It seems like even when Kevin Owens isn't in the ring to host a segment of his talk show, he still transforms any stage he is on into the KO show.
Kevin Owens creates must-see moments wherever he goes. His unique energy and his connection with the people of the WWE Universe ensures that he's got everyone's eyes and ears at all times.
He certainly is a captivating performer who's going to try to run the show in this match.
But then there's Pete Dunne, a competitor who comes to the ring tonight with a bad attitude and bad intentions.
As mean as Pete Dunne looks right now, I promise, the Bruiserweight will look twice as nasty once he starts going to work on the opposition.
Ooh. Kick to the gut. Caving in the abdomen. Judging by Dunne's expression, that attack has only made his bad attitude worse.
Owens, they are clearly trying to run the show.
Sweeps the legs. Crushing double stomp.
Pete Dunne is widely regarded as a master technician. How quickly do you think he wants to take this battle down to the mat tonight?
ASAP, Cole. Once Dunne gets his opponent down to the ground and starts tying him up with his vicious array of submission holds and joint locks, this thing could be all over.
Re-enters under the ropes.
He's heading up top.
Thinking big. From the top.
Swanton bomb.
There's a fisherman suplex.
Owens was scouted there.
Kevin Owens with the evasion.
Oh, had that well scouted. Fall away, package power bomb.
The people came to see the KO show.
Stunner! Owens hits the stunner!
KO can end this now.
What, only two?
It's still not over. Pete Dunne loves a fight, and he's getting one tonight.
Owens has ended so many matches with that, but not today. Into the turnbuckle.
Trapped in the corner.
Just non-stop blows.
Owens showing some dominance here.
Owens is holding nothing back. Top rope, putting it up.
From the top.
Wonton bomb. Uh-oh, second rope. Are you kidding me?
Wow! Guys, that might have been the best moonsault ever.
Comes crashing down. This match may be nearing its limit.
This is a very dangerous situation now. The Bruiserweight is going to have a tough...
Stun, Owens, stun.
And Pete Dunne's in trouble.
There's two. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
And here we go, matchup about to get underway, and this is a big one for this young man. Could put him right into title contention with a victory here tonight.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, come on. That's who he's supposed to fight in this match.
Well, his opponent doesn't look like he's in any fighting condition, but he still has a new opponent.
I guess this guy wants in this matchup, Corey.
Looks like he's going to get the opportunity, too.
What is going on? You know, guys, I think you could easily fool yourself into just seeing Booker T as the friendly WWE legend we all know and love. But when Book climbs into the ring, he's a very serious competitor who you shouldn't underestimate.
I agree completely, Michael. Booker T is just as savvy a superstar today as he ever was. He has that veteran edge that instantly levels the playing field.
Yeah, Booker T has just about seen and done it all. Tonight he aims to add yet another win to his already historic record here in WWE.
But across the way is the cunning Roddy Piper. In all of WWE, there may be no competitor as wild and, well, rowdy as Hot Rod.
Piper's got fire in his throat and turns the heat up with every word he speaks. Get too close to Hot Rod, you're going to get burned.
DDT! And it's Piper who got burned by that move.
A cunning move there by the veteran Booker T.
Booker T has been around the block more than a few times in this business. How do you strategize for such a battle-tested veteran?
Cole, the obvious answer is go to the tape. Between WCW and WWE, almost all of Booker T's biggest matches are out there to be analyzed and deconstructed until you've figured out the perfect way to defeat him. You just got to do your homework.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up.
And
oh! Get off our table!
I don't like this scene at all.
Get out of there!
And face first, flapjack.
Spine buster! Oof, bad aiming there as the ref takes a blow. There he goes, right into the corner.
big boot.
Just stomping away.
Over and over.
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Oh, look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark. Uh-oh.
This is a very serious-looking Booker T right now.
To the gut. I know what's next.
Scissors kick.
You gotta love it.
Will that clinch things for Booker?
2 count. An emphatic victory.
is your winner, Booker T.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
A multi-time WWE champion, former Royal Rumble winner, one of the greatest of all time, Rey Mysterio.
The ultimate underdog who is still a thrill to watch after 30 years.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
A true favorite of the WWE Universe, has never strayed from their adulation. Oh, this is going to be
and
good.
His opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
It is a hard point to argue that Samoa Joe is one of the most feared men to ever step inside the ring.
Oh, Samoa Joe brings that roughneck style of offense to the ring.
Samoa Joe is here to guarantee that a fight will break out.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but it'll be decisive.
You know, there's plenty about Samoa Joe's physical abilities in the ring that can intimidate his opponents, but it's really his sadistic intelligence that should make their blood run cold.
Yeah, Joe has one of the sharpest minds for brutality we've ever seen. He always comes to the ring with a master plan in mind.
And that plan usually contains plenty of pain and suffering. We'll see if Joe is able to execute on his bad intentions tonight.
And he's facing off against Rey Mysterio, a competitor who is known to bring the fight with a lot of heart. You find out real quick that Rey is tough to keep down.
Mysterio shows no fear and has a larger shadow than his stature would determine. But there are a lot of people in the locker room who want to be the one to say, I brought down the biggest little man in WWE.
There's a snapmare.
And a basement drop kick.
Mysterio with a wrist lock. Watch this athleticism and agility. Walking the ropes.
What an arm drag. Rey Mysterio is so difficult to plan for because he can adapt to so many situations. That brings up the question, is there something an opponent can detect during the match to get the upper hand?
But ever since his return, we've seen opponents employ strange new strategies to get at Mysterio. targeting his eye, threatening his family. You have to think of new tricks to get one over on a savvy veteran like Rey. But when you find a weakness, you have to attack it with passion.
Uh-oh, sunset flip power bomb.
All the way up and down. I think we know what's coming next.
In the wheelhouse. 619.
And Rey is bringing the fight with all his heart there.
Frog splash.
Mysterio turned his lights off.
2. An emphatic victory. That was a huge win. An absolutely huge win in this matchup. Great sportsmanship here. Tremendous sportsmanship.
Hit him.
I love this. Great sportsmanship. Looking to shake his hand after the victory.
Oh, come on! He laid him out.
That was a cheap shot.
The score will never be settled.
Sore loser.
The winner's got a sore jaw, so who's got the last laugh?
Here comes the Queen, the franchise, and the self-proclaimed opportunity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
You know, the WWE Universe, at least many in it, believe that she's been handed title opportunities in main events.
Well, many of those same doubters live in their parents' basements, Cole. I wouldn't necessarily value their opinion. This is Charlotte Flair. This is the Queen. This is the opportunity.
So, Byron, from your parents' basement, what do you feel about Charlotte Flair?
First of all, I moved out last week, Michael. And second of all, I do think Charlotte's ego can be a bit out of control at times.
After everything Charlotte Flair has accomplished in her career, her ego is allowed to be as big as it possibly can be.
She's got an amazing robe.
Saxton, how have you not learned by now? You need to open the ropes for the Queen.
Corey, haven't you heard? I'm no longer on robe duty.
Oh, I didn't get that memo.
And here comes the woman who calls herself the Man.
And from Dublin, Ireland, the All-Star Extreme Wrestling Women's Television Champion, Becky Lynch.
And tonight she squares off against a competitor who, Byron, was once her best friend.
Once best friend, now bitter enemies. You know, you look at all the success Charlotte Flair had here in WWE, all the championship success. Becky Lynch said, listen, Charlotte, I know you've done a lot, but you never did anything to elevate the title the way I have.
The old adage echoed by Charlotte Flair. In order to be the man, you have to beat the man. Well, the man is staring the queen right in the face.
Charlotte told me she spoke to her father, WWE Hall of Famer Ric Flair, who gave her some valuable advice. Simply remember who you are and remember who you want to be. The absolute best.
Well, the same holds true for Becky Lynch. She has the opportunity to show that she's the pinnacle of the women's division.
You don't need to remind Becky of the mountain she's climbing.
Face first off the knee.
Becky Lynch setting up for the Bexploder. Double underhook suplex.
When you have a close friendship like Becky and Charlotte used to, what effect does that intense bond have in a match?
It shouldn't have any effect. The key for both women tonight is to remember that your opponent is never your friend.
Becky and Charlotte are true professionals. I don't think either of them are going to let their history get in the way of a win.
Boom! Incredible suplex.
Hammerlock. Reverse DDT. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Schoolboy. Wait, no!
Into a power bomb. Ooh, that foils Lynch. Not where you want to be right now.
Absolutely not. What more can these two superstars do to each other?
Whatever
Anything
it
they
takes
want.
to win.
The Avalanche Bexploder. And now the gears are turning for Becky.
Becky seems fiercely determined to take down Charlotte.
Manhandle slam. For the win. 2. And that's all she wrote.
She did it, picking up a big-time W. Wait a minute.
Not done yet.
Oh, the match is over, guys.
Sometimes you gotta learn to cut your losses.
Oh.
That didn't work out the way she envisioned it.
Well, nonetheless, the celebration will continue.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
One of the most popular competitors in women's division history.
She's got legs and knows how to use them.
The longest legs in WWE. Those kicks hurt.
Hey guys, I think Stacy just smiled at me.
She was looking at herself in the reflection on top of your head.
Always put smiles on the faces of the WWE Universe.
Yeah, Cole, but I guarantee her opponent won't be smiling tonight. Saxton, speaking of, can you quit grinning? You look foolish.
I can't help it, Corey.
The champ comes into his title defense incredibly confident, Corey.
And with good reason, Cole. When you're the champ, you don't have to worry about winning. You just have to make sure you don't lose. That is the champion's advantage.
She's been a great champion thus far, but she is facing tough competition tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler. And introducing the champion from France, she's the WWE Women's World Champion, the Princess Good Girl, Beautiful.
Desire and resolve will be tested tonight, all for the right to claim the championship. Big title match here. In my opinion, this championship could main event any show, any place, anytime.
Bold declaration, Byron, but given the competitors vying for the title tonight, I'd be inclined to agree. Takedown!
Rolls through.
Ouch. Oh, man!
That was creative.
That hurt. Oh, straight forearm.
Suplex, here it comes. Nicely done.
The challenger eating up some damage.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
What attributes does Stacy have that make her such a threat in the women's division?
Stacy just knows how to win a match. She has this innate ability to take advantage of a situation, even against a more skilled opponent. So, if she's able to weather the storm, chances are she'll find that opening.
The old pump handle. Slam.
Ooh.
Stacy put a stop to that.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
Oh, what a kick!
Hung up on the middle rope. Striking the lower back. Now the superstar from the apron.
Knee lifts over and over again.
From the outside.
Whoa, what a leg drop.
All the way up. Oh, no. Good night.
The Dude Buster.
Target is set on Stacy. She's in peril. Snapmare takedown. Oh, my. Hip attack. Make it twice. A third time. Can we see it? Oh, yeah. I like it.
It's not even Saturday night.
I'm sure you do. Makes the cover. Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Women's World Champion, the Princess Good Girl, Beautiful.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.